Hey, Top Gun options traders and investors. Matt Buckley, call sign Whiz, the primary model portfolio manager here at TGO. And obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with everyone on the East Coast, especially in New Jersey. I was born and raised on the Jersey Shore. That's taken the brunt of this just devastating storm, Sandy. I have two sisters. One has a house in Avalon, one has a house in Stone Harbor, another up in New York. So trying to reach out to them, make sure everything's safe and their kids are okay. Just absolutely devastating storm to hit the United States. So hopefully we can rebuild. We will rebuild. We're America. We get through these things and we'll be stronger for it. So thoughts and prayers to everybody on the East Coast. Obviously the markets are closed again today. Looks like the markets will most likely open tomorrow, and that depends on external factors. Obviously the CBOE and the Chicago Merc and the P Coast and other exchanges really haven't been affected, but still New York, kind of the overall hub there, is still closed, and it will depend on external issues such as power and being able to staff the floor appropriately to see if the New York Stock Exchange can open tomorrow. So we'll see if we can at least get back to trading tomorrow. A couple things, though, folks. First of all, to hear talking heads say, well, this is the first time since 1888 that, the market's been closed for 2 days in a row. Seriously, folks, September 11th, does anybody even remember that? This is the first time weather has closed the exchange for 2 days in a row since 1888. So again, when you hear idiot pundits talking or anybody talking, make sure you correct them and remind them that this little event called September 11th happened. It was obviously a lot more devastating than any storm could ever be. But talking about the impacts of the storm on the markets, usually after a day, a storm hits, usually market opens up down. But net in the long run, and I know it's weird to be talking about the markets and making money when people's lives have been destroyed. But again, the federal government steps in, FEMA, the state steps in, insurance companies. Once people start to rebuild, usually net, it is a good thing for the economy. You get a check, you head to Lowe's or Home Depot, or you buy a new car because the old one's trash. So we're going to go see some tough times in the market ahead here, but net in the long run, it might actually help out. And I'm calling, not that they're going to listen to me, but I'm calling for the Congress to get off their asses right now and fix the fiscal cliff. It's bad enough that for the next couple months, a good part of the Mid-East, the Mid-Atlantic states are going to be rebuilding. Now they're going to have to worry about, in addition to the storm, a fiscal cliff and their taxes going up and capital gains going up and everything else going up. Seriously, Washington, Mr. President, lead. Okay? Lead. Fix the fiscal cliff right now so you can take that worry off of people's plates, because everybody's taxes are going up, and this is not the time to do it. It's bad enough that this happened. It's going to be bad enough when another fiscal tsunami hits on January 1st and throws us into a recession. So fix it, Mr. President, and lead. Something I know that's very hard for you to do. Obviously, today, markets are closed. Not, the case Shiller came out, still reported, came out just slightly better. The S&P Case Shiller composite for the 20 cities there. Tomorrow, going to see unemployment, the cost index. That one's always interesting, along with Chicago PMI and crude oil inventories. Let's talk about crude oil and nat gas. Obviously, in the Newark region and all around that area, natural gas and huge petroleum facilities as well. We have a couple positions in USO. When the market opens tomorrow, you're going to be seeing big swings out of nat gas and oil as well. So it'll be interesting to monitor our USO positions because we have very bullish double verticals on those positions that should turn very green here. Thursday is going to be a big day, folks. We have the ADP numbers. Really don't care about those. How many times have they not even been close to the all-important Friday numbers? A lot. But we have, manufacturing pie, the conference board's consumer confidence numbers, ISM manufacturing, construction spending. Just, total vehicle sales. Look at that. Thursday is going to have a ton of events, and obviously the biggest ones on Friday are our unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll. Okay, so big week on the radar. Once we get back on our feet, the markets get open, and we start being Americans and rebuilding. Right? We get kicked in the gut. We brush ourselves off. We get back on the horse, and we get going. So thoughts and prayers to everybody out there in New York, Pennsylvania, and especially New Jersey, and my hometowns. I was born and raised outside of Atlantic City, in Margate, Absecon, Brigantine, all those towns that really shaped my life just appear to be absolutely devastated. So really thinking about all those folks today. Okay, so we will be back with the market open hopefully tomorrow. We rescheduled our primary live trade brief from this morning to Friday, and we're also rescheduling our wealth creation with options live trading session to Friday as well. Okay, so happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Thoughts and prayers out to everybody, and let's rebuild. Let's roll.